Hello, this is another video on the Corona series here, and it's about the term that I often hear. It's a newly created word, the Covidiot, and I actually think it's much better to use Angstidiot. So the German Angst, is in there. So the Germans are very prone to angst. So this is a tough video, tell a friend video, but this time without the right equipment. So I try to get this very quickly through. So a Covidiot, you can, it's funny, so you could say funny. But the big problem with Covidiot is you can use it on both sides. So both. You can use it for somebody that's afraid of COVID and another one that is not afraid of COVID. And here we are at the German Angst. So I prefer the Angstidiot and the word, the creation, because it's scientific, which I will now explain, and it can only be used, it can only be used for one type of person or brain, or brain state, So this is the advantage of this towards the Covidiot. Now, why is that? And as you might know, if you draw a human head, you can say there are three brains. There is the intellect, there's the limbic system and the reptile brain. And so you have this person. And now if there is fear, if there is angst, then the reptile brain actually does one thing. It cuts off for this specific thing selectively. It cuts off his limbic system, and so it has no wishes, what it wants to do, no goals, no visions, respective to this fear it has, and the intellect is switched off. Now, what is and it is replaced. So this here is internal thinking. So that is our internal IQ, and it is replaced with something that is an external thinking, or IQ, or external thinking. And this can be thinking, or so when you look at it, it calls for a leader, Führer. It calls for some paroles, some slogans. Let's put a slogan here. So this is a so it's not thinking, but it's assigned or pre-thought, pre-assigned slogans. So it then just says, okay, I'm not thinking anymore internally, but I will think, put it in red. So instead of doing this, I do give that to somebody else, and adopt what he pre-thought for me. So it's this external thinking, external pre-assigned slogans, dogmas, and so on. And now the thing is, a lot of people might then say, but that's not true. This guy is an engineer and he has been working even under this fear, and so his IQ is still there. And so it's that is why I want to put here selective IQ. So it's for this thing that causes the angst. There the reptile brain switches to external thinking. And for the other things, the intellect here could, the intellect could build an atomic bomb, or build a car or a starship, a rocket, so the IQ is here still completely available, but not in the subject that the angst created. So in the subject that causes the angst, you do external thinking. For all the rest, you do your internal thinking. Why? Because you don't have angst anymore, because you give it to a leader and to some slogans, and then you're fine. So this is, for me, something that makes the situation very clear, because this word, Covidiot, this is kind of, it's only funny, but, it doesn't have a meaning, because everybody can kind of hijack the Covidiot. So the ones that say Corona is terribly dangerous, like the pest and like the Spanish flu, these people can use it, but to the others, towards the others, and the ones that says these measures, sorry, they are too harsh. They can use it for the ones that are afraid. So that is why I prefer the Angstidiot, which I really like as a word. And so I hope you enjoyed this, and comments please in the section below. I hope to, I wish you a great day, and see you next time. Bye-bye.